For the best experience, please use headphones or listen in a quiet environment. Master the game of life, secrets to success, abundance, and happiness revealed. Ladies and gentlemen, today we're diving into a timeless masterpiece that has transformed lives for nearly a century. The Game of Life and How to Play It by Florence Scovel Shinn. This book isn't just about playing the game of life, it's about mastering it. It's about realizing that life is not happening to you, it's happening for you. So buckle up, because this conversation might just be the shift you've been waiting for. Let me ask you something. What if everything you wanted, the love, the wealth, the purpose, the joy, was already within your grasp? What if the only thing holding you back was you? Florence Scovel Shinn believed that life operates on spiritual laws, principles as real and powerful as gravity. And once you understand these laws, you can create a life of abundance, joy, and fulfillment. 1. The power of your words. Shinn says, your word is your wand. Think about that for a moment. Words aren't just sounds, they're seeds. When you speak, you're planting seeds in the garden of your life. Positive words plant seeds of abundance, while negative words plant weeds of scarcity. How often do we say things like, I can't afford that, or I'm not good enough? Every time you say it, you're reinforcing a reality you don't want. Shinn also states, by your words you are justified, and by your words you are condemned. Your language sets the tone for your reality. Are your words lifting you up or tearing you down? Consider this quote from Buddha, what we think, we become. Your thoughts shape your reality, and your words amplify those thoughts. Similarly, Maya Angelou once said, words are things, I'm convinced. You must be careful about the words you use. Both highlight the profound power of your inner and outer dialogue. Tony Robbins adds, the words you attach to your experience become your experience. This means that every time you label something as hard or impossible, you create a mental barrier that reinforces that belief. Even Barack Obama emphasized the power of hope and positive language when he said, the audacity of hope to imagine and then to work for what seems impossible. Your words are the beginning of every great journey. Another powerful insight comes from Robin Sharma, who said, words can inspire and words can destroy. Choose yours well. Each word you speak carries energy, so be deliberate in how you use them. Language is not just about communication, it's about creation. By choosing words that reflect your highest aspirations, you pave the way for a better reality. Elaboration. When Buddha said, what we think, we become, he was alluding to the idea that our thoughts and words carry vibrations that interact with the universe. These vibrations align with the frequency of what we desire or fear. Similarly, Maya Angelou's caution about words as things reminds us that words leave lasting imprints on others and ourselves. This is why self-talk is so critical. If you constantly tell yourself, I'll never be successful, those words take root and manifest as reality. On the other hand, saying, I am capable and I am enough creates fertile soil for growth and success. Action item. Start becoming hyper-aware of the words you speak. Replace I can't with how can I. Replace I'm not with I am. Begin each day with affirmations that declare the reality you want to create. Additional action item. Challenge yourself to go 24 hours without speaking a single negative word. If you catch yourself slipping, stop and immediately reframe it into something positive. Bonus action item. Create a word checklist by writing down the phrases you'll commit to eliminating from your vocabulary. Replace them with empowering alternatives. Number 2. The law of expectancy. Another gem from Shinn, you will receive what you expect. This is the law of expectancy. If you expect failure, guess what? You'll find it. But if you expect success, opportunities will seem to appear out of nowhere. Here's a rhetorical question for you. When was the last time you truly expected the best outcome? Not hoped for it, not wished for it, but expected it? There's a world of difference. Shinn adds, the things man desires come to him when he no longer resists them. Resistance blocks the flow of blessings. When you let go of resistance and expect good things, you align yourself with the abundance of the universe. Think about Henry Ford's famous words. Whether you think you can, or you think you can't, you're right. This encapsulates the power of expectation. Your beliefs directly influence your reality. Oprah Winfrey also emphasizes this principle. You don't become what you want, you become what you believe. Napoleon Hill, the author of Think and Grow Rich, wrote, "Whatever the mind can conceive and believe, it can achieve." This underscores the idea that expecting success isn't just wishful thinking. It's a strategy for creating it. Michelle Obama's words align with this as well. Success isn't about how much money you make. It's about the difference you make in people's lives. Expecting to make a difference can reshape your entire approach to life. Henry Ford's statement about belief reflects the deep connection between mindset and action. If you believe you're capable of achieving greatness, your actions will naturally align with that belief, propelling you towards success. Conversely, a mindset of doubt or fear will sabotage even the best opportunities. Oprah's insight, "You don't become what you want, you become what you believe," highlights the transformative power of inner conviction. It's not enough to wish for a better life. You must genuinely believe it is possible for you. Action item: create an affirmation that starts with "I expect." Say it daily. For example, I expect abundance in every area of my life. I expect doors to open for me that I never imagined possible. Additional action item: write down one thing you've been resisting in your life. Then consciously release that resistance by saying, "I trust and believe this is already working in my favor." Bonus action item: begin journaling about your expectations. Each night, write what you expect for the following day. Observe how your mindset shifts. 3. Faith over fear. Shinn boldly declares, "Faith knows it has already received and acts accordingly." This is huge. Most of us act based on what we see, but faith asks us to act based on what we believe. Faith is the bridge between where you are and where you want to be. How many of us let fear drive our decisions? Fear of failure, fear of judgment, fear of the unknown? But what if you stepped into faith instead of fear? What risks would you take? What dreams would you chase? Franklin D. Roosevelt famously said, "The only thing we have to fear is fear itself." Fear paralyzes us, but faith empowers us to move forward. Nelson Mandela put it beautifully, "I learned that courage was not the absence of fear, but the triumph over it." Faith allows us to triumph. Mark Twain once said, "Courage is resistance to fear, mastery of fear, not absence of fear." This means that stepping into faith doesn't mean you won't feel fear. It means you'll move forward anyway. As Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. said, "Faith is taking the first step even when you don't see the whole staircase." This perfectly captures the essence of moving forward in uncertainty. Franklin D. Roosevelt's declaration about fear serves as a reminder that most fears are illusions, products of our imagination. Faith, on the other hand, is a powerful antidote to fear. Mandela's assertion about courage teaches us that bravery isn't about being fearless, it's about moving forward despite the fear. Dr. King's analogy of the staircase inspires us to act even when the path isn't clear. Faith doesn't require us to see the entire journey. It asks us to trust in each step we take. Action item: identify one area in your life where fear is holding you back. Write it down. Then write down one bold action you would take if fear were not an option. Commit to taking that action this week. Additional action item: start your day by affirming, "I choose faith over fear. I am guided, protected, and supported in all that I do." Bonus action item: reflect on past moments where stepping out in faith led to positive outcomes. Write them down and revisit them whenever fear arises. The power of visualization. Shinn was a big believer in the power of imagination. She says, "Man can only receive what he sees himself receiving. If you can't see it in your mind, you'll never hold it in your hands." Albert Einstein famously remarked, "Imagination is more important than knowledge, for knowledge is limited, whereas imagination embraces the entire world." Visualization is your opportunity to create possibilities that may seem out of reach with logic alone. Arnold Schwarzenegger, a master of visualization, once said, "Create a vision of who you want to be, and then live into that picture as if it were already true." This principle was key to his success as an athlete, actor, and entrepreneur. Jim Carrey, before becoming a household name, wrote himself a check for $10 million for acting services rendered, and dated it years into the future. He carried it in his wallet until he achieved his dream. As Oprah Winfrey wisely noted, create the highest, grandest vision possible for your life, because you become what you believe. Visualization aligns your beliefs with your goals. Action item: Spend 5 minutes every day visualizing your goals as if they've already happened. Make it as vivid and detailed as possible. Engage all your senses and feel the emotions of already achieving it. Additional action item: create a vision board that represents your dreams and goals. Place it somewhere you'll see every day as a reminder to stay focused on your vision. Bonus action item: write a detailed description of your ideal life as though it's already happening. Reread it every morning and night. 5. Letting go of control. One of Shinn's most profound teachings is this: I cast this burden on the Christ within and I go free. It's about surrendering your worries and trusting that the universe has your back. How much time do we waste trying to control things we can't control? Stressing over outcomes, micromanaging every detail. Shinn teaches us to do our part and then let go. Eckhart Tolle, author of The Power of Now, advises, sometimes letting things go is an act of far greater power than defending or hanging on. True freedom comes when we relinquish control and trust the process. Steve Jobs said, "You can't connect the dots looking forward, you can only connect them looking backward. So you have to trust that the dots will somehow connect in your future." Trusting the process is essential to growth. Letting go is not weakness, it is the ultimate strength. Another insight comes from Deepak Chopra. In the process of letting go, you will lose many things from the past, but you will find yourself. Surrendering isn't about giving up, it's about finding clarity and purpose. Action item: write down a burden you're carrying right now. Then say out loud, I release this burden to the divine. I trust that it's being handled in the best possible way. Feel the weight lift off your shoulders. Additional action item: set a timer for 10 minutes each evening to sit quietly and reflect on what you need to release. Use this time to practice letting go. Bonus action item: make a list of tasks you're micromanaging. For each task, identify one step you can delegate or simplify. Wrapping it all up, ladies and gentlemen, life is not a random series of events. It's a game, and you're the player. You have the power to shape your destiny by mastering your thoughts, words, and actions. As Tony Robbins says, it is in your moments of decision that your destiny is shaped. Today, make the decision to act. So here's what I want you to do. Choose one action item from today. Just one. Maybe it's starting a gratitude journal, creating an affirmation, or letting go of a burden. Whatever resonates most with you, commit to doing it today. And before you go, make sure to subscribe to this channel, hit the notification bell, and give this video a like. Why? Because it helps us grow this community of people committed to mastering the game of life, and it ensures you won't miss out on the powerful content we have coming your way. Finally, I want to hear from you. Is there a specific topic you want us to dive into? Something that could help make this world a better place? Drop it in the comments below. Remember, you are more powerful than you realize. The game of life is yours to win. Now go out there and play it like a champion. You've got this.